Seattle. The Seahawks have hired Baltimore Ravens defensive coordinator Mike Macdonald as their next head coach, it was announced Wednesday. Macdonald is receiving a 6-year contract, sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter. "What an honor," Macdonald said after being greeted by team employees, according to the team's website. "We are super excited to be here. Just getting to know GM John Schneider and the rest of the folks. The reputation of this place, what drew us here was the people. That's why we're here, to bring a championship back to Seattle and the 12s. We're going to have a lot of fun, we're going to work our tails off, and it's going to be an incredible ride. We're going to be here for a long time, and we're going to win a lot of football games." The Seahawks moved to hire Macdonald after meeting with him for a second time Wednesday, a day after their initial interview in Baltimore. Macdonald, 36, becomes the NFL's youngest head coach and brings to Seattle a reputation as one of the league's brightest defensive minds, having led the Ravens to number 1 in points allowed, sacks and takeaways in 2023, his second season as Baltimore's coordinator. Seahawks leadership, including Schneider, met with Macdonald for the first time Tuesday. A day earlier, Seattle held a second, in-person interview with Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson, who later told the Seahawks and the Washington Commanders, the last two teams that had head coaching vacancies, that he was remaining in Detroit, sources told Schefter. In replacing 72-year-old Pete Carroll with 36-year-old Macdonald, the Seahawks are going from the NFL's oldest head coach to its youngest. Macdonald is 16 months younger than Jared Mayo, who was hired by the New England Patriots earlier this month to succeed Bill Belichick. Macdonald was one of the most targeted head coaching candidates this year. He interviewed with 6 teams for their vacancies: the Seahawks, Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, Tennessee Titans, Los Angeles Chargers and Commanders. To replace Macdonald as defensive coordinator, the Ravens have many options on their current staff to promote. Assistant head coach and defensive line coach Anthony Weaver, defensive backs coach Denard Wilson, inside linebackers coach Zachary Orr and defensive pass game coordinator Chris Hewitt are all candidates in Baltimore after interviewing for defensive coordinator positions with other NFL teams this offseason. Orr also is considered a candidate to become the Seahawks defensive coordinator, a source told ESPN. Orr, a former NFL linebacker, spent the past 2 seasons working with Macdonald in Baltimore. Macdonald got his start in the NFL as a coaching intern with the Ravens in 2014 after 4 seasons coaching at the University of Georgia, his alma mater.